what you are going through, God will make a way. He will make a way where there seems to be no way.
For 30 years, she has suffered the sickness. And as we are singing and praising God right now, she felt something just leave her body. And now she's free. There's no pain. Come on, somebody!
They have kept you quiet for a very long time. Today you say, hey, hey, hey. Somebody, have you gossiped about somebody before? The people are gossiping about you, and you are worried. Don't you gossip about people? What are you offended about? Oh, somebody say, stop being offended. Stop being offended and look up to God, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the beginning and the end, the Alpha and Omega, the I am that I am. For the Bible says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God. Give the Lord a shout. Hallelujah. I say offenses number 4 will make you mad. Offenses. You are a madman. You are a mad woman because you became offended. You became offended. Togbe, a woman was traveling. When she got to the airport, the plane has delayed. So she went to buy biscuit. How many of you have seen biscuit before? What is a biscuit? Have you people in Adidome seen biscuit before? They bought a biscuit. Some people call it cookies. She bought a biscuit. She wants to chew the biscuit. As she waits for the flight that's delayed. So she sat down to chew the biscuit. On the table was a biscuit. And she decided to chew the biscuit. When she picked one biscuit, a very big man was seated next to him. The man smiled and also picked the biscuit. She didn't know the man. The man was not her friend. She wanted to chew her biscuit. She picked one. And the man also picked one. She looked at the man with an Adidome eye. How many of you know the Adidome eye? Look at the person. Look at the person. The man didn't say anything. She picked second biscuit. And the man said, feel free. He also picked second biscuit. She picked the third biscuit. And the man said, that's okay. One for you. One for you. One for me. One for you. One for me. The biscuit Togbe was 7. She has picked 3. The man who has picked 3. How many biscuits is left? She said to herself, if this man touch this last one, unfortunately for her, while she was angry about the biscuit, the man picked the last one and asked her if she wanted half. What will you do? I said, what? Mama, what will you do? Mama, what will you do? The man is chewing your biscuits. Now he has taken the last one and is asking if you wanted half. And Adidome in the woman came up. Adidome not Dodoa. Not Osu. Not Asre. My mother came from Osu and Asre, and my father came from Dodoa. They don't get angry. The only people who get angry are the Adidome. This new family that I follow Kakaklolo to come and enjoy. They are the only people who get angry. But I like them. They got angry. Ask somebody, have you been offended? Have you been offended? Have you been offended about somebody when you see them, your heart begins to beat? Have you been offended about some people when you sleep and you see them and your body is shaking? Offenses will kill you. Put somebody and tell the people offenses will kill you. Offenses will kill you. Offenses will kill you. I say offenses will kill you. Offenses will kill you. She was so offended. She started shouting at the man. At the airport. She told the man every nonsense. When the man said bye-bye, get off with your bye-bye. Useless man. You chew my biscuit. You are not my friend. You chew my biscuit. Shame unto you. Adidome. A few minutes later, Mama, they announced her plane was going to take off. So she was opening her bag to take her passport. And she noticed in her bag was the biscuit she bought. The biscuit she bought was the same type of biscuit that was lying on the table. Her biscuit was in there. I won't take your thing away. I won't take it away. I know there's a lot of money in it. Malaka, don't worry. I won't open it too. I know there's a lot of money in it. I'm not taking it. Don't be offended. I won't take it away. Mama. The biscuit she was angry about was in her bag. So what she was eating was the man's biscuit. Whose biscuit are you eating? Sometimes you think they have offended you, but you have rather offended somebody. She was insulting the man and was angry against the man. But the truth was that the man should rather be angry with him, because she was chewing his biscuit in arrogance, with attitude, with insult, with Adidome eye. What offenses? That's offenses. What are you offended about? They are talking about you, and so what? You've lost your brother. You've lost your family. You have lost the royal family. You have lost your place. I say there's no fight in Dodowa. There's no fight in Osu. There's no fight in Asre. We have many kings in Dodowa. Everybody is a chief. Some people don't even have a seat there, they are chief. That's where my father comes from. Sometimes those of us who are bona fide, who are supposed to be, we don't like it. The people who are fighting for it. Ask them, what are you looking for? Also, where my mother comes from. Today we have 4 chiefs. So when you are going to agree, you don't know whether you are going here or going here or going here. What are you offended? Akpe niadana mau. Akpe niadana mau. Akpelo. Akpe niadana mau. Niadana mau. Niadana Akpe ulo. The lesson offenses will do to you is that offenses will betray you. When you get offended, it will betray you. Mama. When you are not home, somebody come to visit daddy. Auntie Dinah come to visit daddy. And they go into the room. It takes daddy's shirt. And daddy also take her shirt. Don't say it again. Danny is 7 years old. Don't say it again. Wait, when Dada come in the evening and we are eating, tell me. We all know when the shirt are taken that they are not going to do all night. So Dada comes in the evening. When they were about to eat, she asked the 7-year-old boy, tell me what daddy, your father, and Dinah does when I'm not here. The man's heart was beating. Nothing. He said, let the boy speak. 7-year-old boy. You want him to say what adults speak. When you're offended, you become silly. Then, don't say it. The father said, you can't say it like that. The woman said, Mama is true. When Auntie Dinah comes, she goes to the room with daddy. And they take their shirts. By this time, the man was sweating. And when they take their shirts, they do what you and Uncle Philip does when Dada travel. Oh no, and we can't walk back. Uncle Philip, me no and you bet daddy's on my no. Ever, and Yavo. Yes, Yes, well, oh, fear never fear. Well, yes, well, oh, fear never fear. Well, yes, well, oh, fear never fear. Well, if she knew that was how the story would end, would she ask for the story? So offenses will betray you. She was so offended she wanted to embarrass the man. If she knew that is how little Danny was going to conclude the story, should have taken it in the afternoon quietly and tell Danny, don't mention this story. Gentlemen, offenses will make you lose what you have labored for. It will make you leave the marriage home. If you make you leave the home, it will make you leave the church. It will make you leave your family. It will make you leave your friends. You get so offended, you behave like Moses. Ask someone, what are you offended about? Look at how quiet you are. You get so offended, you behave like Moses. Monkey they work. Monkey the work. Monkey the work. Monkey the work. Monkey the work. Moses. After all the work he did, he never saw the promised land because he became offended. Some of you listening to me today, what happened to your marriage? What happened to the woman you should have married? What happened to the man you should have married? What married? You are sitting back today, and in all honesty and truth, you are saying how foolish you became. You could have relaxed a little. You were too offended. You left what belonged to you, and somebody has taken it from you. And now you are saying your former husband and he's going with somebody, and you ask yourself, you are saying your former girlfriend, your former boyfriend, or your former wife, and you ask yourself, where did you miss it? And truly the reason why you missed the family was because you offended about nothing. That's me what I said. If you want to get breakthrough, learn not to be offended about everything. If you want to be blessed, learn not to be offended about everything. In fact, you are taking yourself too serious. Ask somebody, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? But for the grace of God, who are you? But for the grace of God, who are you? But for the grace of God, who are for the grace of God. You're offended. So you left the house. We have left homes. We have left marriages. I said I am married for 33 years, so I know sometimes you sit back and the things you got upset about is silly. I remember I used to get upset because of the way my wife used the toothpaste. Toothpaste. The house I come from, when you use toothpaste, you start from down, you roll it. When you finish, you tell my mother that the toothpaste is finished, then they bring another one. Where she come from, she hold it, press it everywhere. Mia, Barbara, why are you pressing the toothpaste like this? I'm sitting back now. What was I worried about? Because of the house you come from, there are certain things you worry yourself about that are not. Moses. The people are talking about you. The people you help. are talking about you. Listen to me. Enemies don't offend. It is friends who offend. Your enemies, if they offend you, they don't matter. Now, when your friend offends you, it matters. Moses, the people you led from the wilderness, you divided the Red Sea for them. You give them manna to eat. You serve them free of charge. Even when snake bites them, you make a bronze snake they can watch and they are healed. You have served them for 40 years, 40 days and 40 years. And they got up one day and they were gossiping about you. And you got offended. And it goes to God. The people are talking about me. I know the only place I've gone to that people don't talk about a chief is Adidome. The other place I go to, they talk about chiefs. Nobody has talked about you before. Nobody has gossiped about you before. Everybody in Adidome like you. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Ayukolo. And Moses got offended. And he went to God. And God said, don't mind them. They want water. They want water. Go to the rock. Speak to the rock. And water will come out. Tell somebody it's easy. Somebody say it's easy. Tell somebody it is easy. But when you're offended, you don't like easy things. Give a Lord a shout. Everybody, wave your hands up. Zela Yesu Tolenya Ewanasa Polefi Ewaname Sayenya Tiwala Baba Soni Baba Polefi Zela Yesu Tolenya Ewanasa Polefi Ewaname Sayenya Tiwala Baba Soni Baba Polefi. God says, go, Moses. Speak to the rock. And water will come out. When you get offended, you are not able to do the will of God. Kill offenses. Move out of offenses. Stand very mature. Stand very strong. Even your enemies, give them food to eat. And Moses goes to the rock. And sweetheart, instead of speaking to the rock,
smashed it. They smashed it. He hit it.
This is American English. He hit it.
He hit it.
I was a hit it.
He hit it.
You don't understand what she said. You don't understand.
And you
didn't understand what she said. I remember I was in America and I wanted to drink water. And I said, I want water. Hida was the granddaughter of Kenneth Hagin and said, Lawrence, what do you say? I said, I want water. I said, I wanted water. I want water. He hit this rock not once, but twice.
And that
was the end of Moses. Monkey the work. Because of what he did. The Bible calls it, he kicked against the pricks of God, against the direction of God. And God said, because of what you have done, you will never see the promised land. Put some offenses will stop you from seeing the promised land. Offenses will stop you from seeing the promised land. You work for another person. That's how Moses lost it. So Joshua and co were called to go and eat what Moses had worked for. Put somebody and say, from today, don't worry yourself again. Look up to God, who is the author and the finisher of your faith. Don't destroy your life. What they are saying about you is not important. What God is saying about you is most important. Anybody who doesn't like you, it's their business. Look up to God, who is the author and the finisher of our faith. There's another Ewe song I like. Blame Mama Woo.
Oh, mia subon wo. Oh, blame Mama Woo. Oh, mia subon wo.
By the time Moses realized, he got too offended to do the will of God. What are you offended about today? What is happening in the family? What is happening in your marriage? What is happening in your home? What is happening in your church? What is happening with your friends? What is happening in your business? Clear yourself from any spirit of offense, and you will live long. There's another song I love that they always sing.
Yes.
That's the part I like.
Yes, you